Sorry, the chat is active. Given a message also.
Excellent. Great.
96. We'll wait for 4 more minutes. Sharp 11. We'll start. Till then, I have noted down the early birds in the previous login. So we have these guys asking questions directly.
Sure.
Students, anything please put on chat box, and Q&A is purely that section is only for question and answer. So bridge classes will start from 20th. Durga Rao Garu. There's a message which was shared to all. If you want, I will just share my screen with 1 second. Yeah, I'm just sharing the screen. This was sent to all. My screen is visible. My screen visible? Yes?
Yes.
This is induction class schedule. Induction class is basically bridge class. It's going to start from Monday, and this is for all UG, PG, except MBA, because MBA, they have gone through their induction. So this is the schedule. Just send few minutes back to your email IDs.
So guys, you can take a screenshot also. Ma'am is just projecting. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this.
This is week 1 and 2. Take a screenshot or a picture of this. And probably in the evening or tomorrow morning, you'll get the links for Monday's classes. So each session, which is session 1, first half, session 2 in the afternoon, session 3 towards the end of the afternoon. Now we will have 3 sessions and you will get 3 different links. And for paramedical, physiotherapy, pharmacy, nursing, and architecture, you will not have session 2. Otherwise, everybody is going to, have these sessions. And this is week 3. You would have got the mailers. Please do check your email IDs, which were given during your Geetham student registration, which is your Geetham email IDs. Okay, so people whoever had paid the semester fee and annual fee would be getting their email IDs, Geetham email IDs. And these are sent to their Geetham email IDs, because these induction classes are people who had confirmed their admission with us, which is their SEM or annual fee. If you have paid fee after September 15, then probably you will not get the email generated. So you will get it from your admission officers. If you have not got it, please reach out to your admission officers. This is the schedule. I hope it is okay. Not logged in. Pass. Akhila, you'll have to write it down to gat@geetham.edu immediately to get your password correct. PG classes offline 27th September. You got a message from the institute directly. So I'm just putting this off. I'll stop sharing this. Towards the end of the session, again, I'll share if required. Our session is going to be BDC today. Is my voice clear? Somebody has my voice is not clear.
I can hear you fine. Guys, anyone else facing issues with the audio for any of us? Me, Jaya ma'am, or Sushant?
Audio check.
People who are facing audio issues, my request is please try to log out, log in again and see if you can get a better internet connection. Because I think rest of them, they have this thing. So
now I am repeating again, offline classes are going to start from 27th for PG. 27th September offline classes, which means you are required to come to campus. You have to have your 1 dose of vaccination. You'll have to probably get the certificate. And then this is for PG only. UG, you have still time. Please hold on, do your Coursera courses. Enjoy your free time now, because you have much more, other things to do. And online inductions will start from Monday. You would have got your schedules to your GitHub ID. If you have not got your GitHub ID, maybe because you have not paid your fee before 15th September, that's okay. You can reach out to your admission officers, right? Or you can message, send an email to cat@github.edu. All right. I know even we can't. This is Ashrita, even we can't wait to see you here, yeah. All young smiling faces. Right, we'll start the session. Ashutosh, Sushant, are you ready?
Yes, yes, please.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning to students, parents, whoever have been to the session. This is session 5 as part of our student engagement, and the most wonderful session is VDC, which is Venture Development Center. So this session is all about doing crazy things, doing risk taking, problem solver, getting onto the feet, rolling up the sleeves, and doing something which is very unique to the rest of the crowd. So the entire session we are going to talk about that, and we are going to hear a lot of questions on this. Before we start the session, I would like to share you a small story, a small read which I happened to go through last 2 days back. There is a species called bumblebee. This belongs to the bee family. Okay, bumblebee. Now this bee poster is hung at NASA Space Research Center. Okay, and it reads that bumblebee cannot fly as per law of physics aerodynamics because its wings are not wide. Okay, but thanks that it doesn't know the law, thanks that it do not obey any logic, and it just flies and it survives. So as per law of physics or aerodynamics, this bumblebee's wings are very tiny and not wide enough to take it off, okay, to take it on air because it has a massive fluffy body, okay. To take that entire fluffy body on air, you need to have wide wings. But this creature has got very little tiny with wings. So as per the law, it can't fly. But then it flies because it feels it is needed to fly, and it flies and it wins and it is surviving. So today's session is all about those bumblebees over here who wanted to defy from the law. Our fluffy body here is the dream in your head to do something unique, to start something on your own, to become an entrepreneur and to prove yourself and to stand out of the crowd. That is one. And the tiny wings are those wings which are less with where we may not know the knowledge of a lot of things over here. We may not have a lot of monetary benefits, etc., etc. But then we still want to fly, and we wish hope, and we help you to fly and prove yourself. That is all about VDC. GitHub's, the most recent and valuable, I would say, way for all the entrepreneurs or growing entrepreneurs. VDC's Venture Development Center. It is part of GitHub's wing. It is the objective of creating this is to mentor the entrepreneurs or budding entrepreneurs, groom them, give them the support required in terms of ideation, in terms of strategy, and partner them or hold them throughout their startup journey. So this is the main objective of VDC. This is to enable all the entrepreneurs within the student fraternity, alumni fraternity, faculty, non-teaching staff, everybody associated with VDC. Across all 3 campuses. So this is not just limited to one single campus, and we have a ably guided team who is part of VDC, and 2 gentlemen over here are panelists who are from VDC, Ashutosh Tiwari and Sushant. I would give a small, introduction about both of them. So Ashutosh Tiwari, Ashutosh, you can just raise your hand. Ashutosh is a mid-management professional with wide experience across domains like procurement, supply chain consulting, and ITES. He handled multiple projects across the globe, which includes US, Europe, North Africa, Middle East, and APAC region as well. He is, very interesting that he is a certified behavior and mentoring analyst, who has worked closely with early startup, ecosystem for about 7+ years. So he has a very good experience in understanding the early startup behaviors and the guy who starts their entrepreneurial skills and mentoring them. He is a both mentor and a SaaS domain expert. He has been invited as a guest speaker at multiple education institutions which are nationally reputed. He, in his current role at BDC, he works as a senior coach who actively drives the entrepreneurial mindset within the student community and alumni community at GitHub, and is involved, mentoring multiple student startups which are currently in progress at both Vizag and Bengaluru campuses. So he is, his hands-on experience. He is, I think with his able guidance, he will sure be able to, pull it off in a successful manner. Then we have another panelist, Sushant Mahapatra. Sushant, if you can just raise your hand. Sushant is an experienced management journalist. His expertise is from pre and post launch of a startup, which is right from insights, market research, market understanding to go-to-market strategies. So he manages end-to-end, and he had demonstrated a history of working with consultancies, internet, hospitality, real estate, education sector, both pre-primary, primary and higher, and then e-commerce industry. So he had connected, or he had a close-knit experience across all domains. He is also a senior coach at BDC GitHub, who mentors the student and alumni startups. So with the short intro and without any further delay, I would request all our bumblebees over here to please pay attention towards our panelists today. This session is going to be really interesting, and I'm sure you will enjoy the session. Over to you, Ashutosh and Sushant. Guys, in between we will have polls, and please do participate in that. And any questions, put it on to Q&A, and on questions about starting the college and all, we will take it up towards the end of the session. Let's not disturb the session with these questions. Okay, 1 second. Just kindly repeat once. What do you want me to repeat? I'm not clear. So if you can just ask what do you want to repeat, I will do it. Over to you, Sushant.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Thanks for the kind introductions for both me and Sushant. So guys, quickly, I am pretty excited because whenever I see that energy, I see a lot of energy here from all the people who are joining GitHub. They are very excited about when is the course starting, when they come to the campus, and they are also, you guys have been a part of this entire series, right? We have been taking through a couple of things here, and today I take the liberty of introducing me, and Sushant will walk you through what is this Venture Development Center. This is a very interesting organization within GitHub, which is primarily focusing on everything related to entrepreneurship, which is like JMM said, be it for the students, for the faculty, for research scholars, for even alumni. So this is what VDC is doing in a nutshell. And before I get started, I just wanted to, since you are all love students, you love questions, you love quizzes. So let me start with a small quiz right now. So if you guys can see the screen, I have just projected a small question on the screens, right? So just wanted to understand from you, like, who is your, yeah, I can see a lot of answers, a lot of energy. So who is your favorite entrepreneur? Couple of things we listed down. If you don't see your favorite startup here, then you can use the chat box to name your favorite startup. Yeah, you can even put it in the chat box if that name is not showing over here. All right, so Apple is there. Okay, Oracle is not there. Tata is not there. Kavya, okay. Nice. So yeah, we'll be just ending it in 10 more seconds. And yep, SpaceX and Relativity. Wow, that is amazing. Google, of course, everyone loves Google. Okay, so I'll end the poll now. So okay, let me share the results. Guys, if you can see the screen. So there's a hot contest right now between Tesla and Apple, right? We have got a lot of fan following for both Elon Musk and the legacy that was left behind by Steve Jobs, Apple, right? So how many of you saw the Apple 13 launch, which was recently done within this week? Pretty interesting, right? So the way they are able to market the product, the communication is something which is a strong learning for all, right? Amazing. Okay, the close fight between Tesla and Apple. Zomato is next, and then we have Ola. And also we had few people who mentioned about Tata's. So Tata's is again a very beautiful company, right? It's a company which was started 100 plus years back. And that is a company which is very diversified. They have been able to make tremendous contribution to the Indian economy, Indian ecosystem, be it right from, they say that from, so Tata Salt, Tata Chemicals, Tata Consulting Services, you name it, right? They have been everywhere, Tata Housing, Tata Finance, you name the sector, they have made very solid contributions. So again, Lockheed Martin was very interesting for me. That is a company which very few people know. It's primarily into defense. Google, Relativity, nice. Thank you so much. And the reason why we asked this question was that, see, we wanted to get a flavor of what is your interest in entrepreneurship. So clearly you guys love entrepreneurship. And now I just wanted to do a follow-up question here is, okay, Jay, I cannot move to the next one. Can you try? Okay, yeah, I got it. So I'll do a launch. Yeah, I've got it. So guys, now
there are choice 1 and 2. Don't do the choice 1 and 2. Answer it in the chat box.
Yeah. So yeah, the choice, ignore the choice part, guys. So Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Satya Nadella, Sundar Pichai, what do they have in common? Lovely answer coming from Prem. Dream. Scientists. Okay. Let's see, guys. Vision, hard work.
The question is, what do Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Satya Nadella, and Sundar Pichai have in common? Please type it in the chat box. Don't worry about your classes, guys. I'm going to tell you when your classes are going to start. We will not leave you like that. It's okay. Please answer the question. Pay attention to the session. Yeah, Indian pioneers, leadership skills.
Awesome, awesome. I can see some very amazing response.
Humble backgrounds, very good. Great vision of future, hard work, passionate, futuristic thinking. All are South Indians. Okay.
All are from Tamil Nadu.
No. Apparently, 2 are from Tamil Nadu. Kalam and Sundar Pichai from Tamil Nadu, and Satya Nadella is from Andhra.
In fact, someone said that all are men. So let me also throw in a few more names here. I want to throw the name of
Ashutosh, please put a woman.
Indra Nooyi. Indra Nooyi. I will add.
Okay.
I'll add here. Right.
All women and, here. Please, all girls, yeah. Come on.
I love to add Indra Nooyi. I love to add Indra Nooyi over here. Right. So again, guys, these 3 names plus Indra Nooyi, what do they have in common? Right. She's someone I deeply admire. Indra Nooyi is someone I.
Solutions, very good.
Wow. So Atreya Bhatt has an amazing response here, that they know how to turn the problem into everyone's solution. Amazing. The way of thinking and handling situations, Jamdar, simplicity, Srivarshini, dedication, creative minds, passion towards the dreams.
Vision, humbleness. They think and unique.
Excellent. Okay, so I'll, sharing the full result doesn't matter. Commitment. Great, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much here. I loved the responses that I got over here. And so what you guys said is very right. But if I may also add one more thing here, right? Does anyone realize that the names that I mentioned, right? All the names that I mentioned, right? So Satya Nadella, Sundar Pichai, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and Indra Nooyi, right? All the names have one more thing in common. Like you said, I agree to every one of you, but there's one more thing in common, is that they were employees, they were hired as employees in certain organizations, right? They started their careers as employees of organizations, and even being an employee, they were able to make a difference by having an entrepreneurial mindset. Yeah. So they had, although they were employees, right? They were hired as employees over there. So be it Google, be it Facebook. So these guys were hired over there, and they were looking at how can they use the entrepreneurial mindset into making the change. So one question no one asked is, some of you might be wondering, is why is, so I joined Geetam to study computer science. I joined Geetam to study biotechnology, mechanical engineering, law, humanities. I joined it for this. Why is Geetam talking about entrepreneurship? Right? Some of you might be wondering, right? And you might be thinking, okay, should I ask this question or should I not? So let me again take the liberty to answer that question for you guys, right? The reason why Geetam is focused so much on entrepreneurship, right? Why Geetam is actually having a course on entrepreneurship in your first year itself, right? Some of you are going to study the course in your first semester. Some are going to study it in the second semester. But in the first year itself, all of you will be introduced to entrepreneurship as a subject, as a concept, right? Why is Geetam doing that? Is simply because tomorrow, right? Some of you might take the entrepreneurial route. That's good. That's good for you, good for everyone, right? But some of you might decide to take the benefit of the wonderful placement opportunity that Geetam has, right? So be it multiple streams, Geetam has got very good placements, right? You might decide to, okay, let me go and take up a job. That's also a great option, right? I have been into a corporate job for 16, 17 years, right? So even when you join a job, you can make a difference, and you can make a solid difference if you have the entrepreneurial mindset, right? If you are having that problem solving, looking at opportunities, that beautiful answer that came, right? Every problem is an opportunity. So if you have that kind of a mindset, you can create amazing results, right? And this is what the purpose of Geetam is. The Geetam wants all of you to have that entrepreneurial thinking. How do entrepreneurs think? How do entrepreneurs look at problems? How do entrepreneurs explore solutions? So this is what we cover as the VDC team. We are the people who will be the facilitators for the course. It will be me, Sushant, and there are several other people in the team who will be taking you through this course, beautiful course on personal discovery through entrepreneurship, which is a 2-credit mandatory course for all the first year students. So this is the main purpose to take you through the course, right? The objective is to give you the concept of entrepreneurship, give you that entrepreneurial mindset, and also if you're interested to take it forward, then I'll be holding on to that. Sushant is going to explain that in detail. Is what is the structure that Geetam has to support you guys. So guys, does whatever I said till now, does it make sense to you? Yes, no? Quickly in the chat boxes. Let me see. Does it make sense to you, or doesn't make sense, or confused?
Yeah, guys, you can be honest. That's okay.
Yeah, exactly. We want honest answers.
Yeah, there's somebody.
We want honest answers. Yeah.
Confused,
so
confused. Don't worry.
There is some confusion over here. That's understandable. Again, see, the thing is, guys, so one thing we all understand very clearly. This is first time. So a couple of things will be a follow-up or an addition. So you studied maths. Now you're going to study more maths, right? More. You studied chemistry, you'll be studying more chemistry. You'll studied computers, you'll be studying more computers. This is something which you have not been taught till now. We totally understand that, right? And that's a very fair thing to have confusion over there. So, but don't worry. So that's where the way the course for this course is structured is something which is a very, very enjoyable journey. We have taken about, how much, Sushant, is it 8,000 plus students now, approximately?
Sorry, with the VDC impact, we have about 9,000 plus students.
Yeah, so we have already taken 9,000 plus students through the course. Don't worry, like once we get started, you'll be able to understand the course, what is it, and you'll enjoy the course for sure. We have till now have got a very solid, very strong feedback on the course, right? So don't worry at all, Rahul. I know that you said you're confused. People are confused. What is it? Why is it? And that's a fair question, right? So again, the purpose of that course is to introduce you to what is entrepreneurship, how do entrepreneurs think, and how can you make a difference in whatever you're doing, either as an employee of an organization or an entrepreneur or a businessman, whichever direction, right? Even if you might say, I want to become an academician, right? even still you can make a difference. There are people who have been able to do that. So that's the primary purpose of that the course that we introduced to you. That's going to be a fun course. I'm guaranteed you're going to enjoy that a lot. And of course, so anything that I have covered till now, any questions on that? Is the course useful for anesthesia students? Great question, Dinesh. So see that this, like I said, this is a course which is giving you that entrepreneurial mindset. It's something which is, we personally believe that it's applicable. In fact, not just us. There are teams right now enrolled with VDC who are from JIMSR. JIMSR is our medical college, right? So we have a couple of 2 teams over there of existing MBBS students who are working on their ideas, and they are trying to test that, can I take this idea to the market? Can I make it into a business venture? So like I said, again, we have got a vast variety of students who are coming to us, who are exploring ideas with us. So again, if this is something I'll suggest you to go through, and then we can further work out and see if you can apply, how can you apply the concepts from here into whatever you do in the future, right? So Dinesh, hope I answered your question. Anyone else, right? Any questions on whatever I covered till now? Okay. Placements. So you will still get the placement. Don't worry that it's not that if you enroll in this course, you'll not get placements. And that I can guarantee.
I can session on GCGC placements. If you have missed it, please log on to our YouTube channel. You will find the session on GCGC. You can go through that session.
So don't worry, you are still eligible for placements. In fact, what is happening is that the students who have done this course, who have taken up internships, they are getting very good placements. In fact, last year we had a team over here who were interested, who used this project that they did at VDC, and they secured admission in a very prestigious international college in Europe. And that the project that did was VDC also was one of the main things over there, right? Okay, Vanilla, I'm sorry, I'll not be able to repeat the entire thing, but again, don't worry. Like Jaya ma'am said, the recording will be available.
We will send the recording sessions through mail. Don't worry.
Prateek is already on the right part. He's asking, what is entrepreneurship? That's what we'll be taking you through that first 2 credit course. Yeah. How are sports in our campus? How is cricket?
We did a session on sport. That's for the first session. Please log on to our YouTube channel and view the session. First session, similar session was conducted on campus life and sports. Please log on to
and Praneeth, once you drop into the campus, you'll see everything right in front of your eyes, right? So you'll see all the facilities.
So probably 10, 15 days short of visiting the campus. Don't worry, you will get physical.
Excellent. So we have got Bhargav, who is already thinking of the funding part. Excellent, Bhargav. So Bhargav, just hold on to your excitement. I'll just be shortly handing over to Sushant. He'll be walking you through that entire process that is followed at VDC. Okay. Hostel fees. Am I eligible?
There in our website, hostel fees will available on our website.
Great. So guys, let's quickly move on from here. So one question. Okay, this question I'm launching. I'll explain the question and then I'll be handing over to Sushant. Or maybe Sushant, please take over from here.
All right, thank you so much, Ashutosh. First of all, guys, I hope everyone can hear me. Can you just give me a quick thumbs up?
Guys, don't answer the question. Yeah, Sushant, you are audible.
Perfect, awesome.
Don't answer the question on the poll. Answer it on the chat box. Choice 1 and choice 2 are not the answers for this. This is open-ended. You have to answer it open.
So okay, let me make the question very easy for you guys. Before even I do that, first of all, congratulations on arriving at this so far. You have crossed the 12th grade, which is the most difficult phase. A lot of changes happen to every human being when they cross that 11th and 12th grade, and this is an amazing batch. The reason being you guys have crossed the ship during unprecedented times. So first of all, congratulations. And secondly, coming back to the question is very simple. So if you have an idea, so a lot of people they always say I have a great idea, I want to launch a startup, I want to build something new, right? So the question is, what do you think, according to you, what is the biggest challenge people face when they launch their business or venture or idea?
human resource, financial support, funding, money, donation, advertising,
All
marketing,
right.
strategy, ideas, investors, prosperity, money, planning, investment. Not bad, not bad.
So Sushant, we are getting a mix here of funding, right
Right.
people, earning profits, lack of encouragement, planning,
Strategies.
ideas.
Okay. All right. So, we have an amazing bunch of you guys made my life very difficult this morning. But it's okay. Let me take a shot at this. So it's actually a lot of things, right? Like it's so Anirudh says like ideas and then capital, human resource. For sure, capital is the major challenge that a lot of startups face. So capital is gonna be on top. Shri Vaishnavi says SWOT analysis. Vaishnavi, we use SWOT to actually identify the strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats of our ideas or ventures that we want to or the area that we want to venture into. Lack of encouragement for sure. A lot of students do tell us parents they want what to focus on their ACATS and then nothing else but ACATS. I'll come back to that point in a minute. I think you in life, right? Gone are the days when your parents went to college about let's say 25-30 years back, and the college times or days when they went to college is different from the times you are entering college. It's a lot of action happening on campus. People are building multi-million-dollar companies on campus, trust me. And when I say this, we do have a couple of success stories I want to talk about at Geetham itself. Earning profits, okay, and then someone put in CGPA question in between. Financial support, people trust is a very important factor. Investment, so mostly most of the answers are around financing your business. That's venture capital, or someone said venture capital. So pretty much lot of things are coming on profits. Let me give you both a good and a bad news. Bad news is that if you do not have something called as a product market fit, which means which in simple terms means, are you solving a problem that a lot of people have there? If you are solving that problem, capital is never a problem, right? There are people who are ready to pump in money. So money is not at all an issue, and the reason why I've took up the money part right at the beginning is because I see most of the answers are coming from students, which are investments, money, financial support, etc. Right? So at VDC we have something called at Geetham we have something called as a Geetham Gap Fund, which we are establishing. So for students who are trying, who are innovators, who are go-getters, and who want to build something innovative and they want to be very inventive in nature. So for their prototype designing and all, within this the program that I'm going to talk about in a minute, called the Ready Set Go program, we have this facility for investing in students, startups, but you need to come to a stage which we will look at, what is the startup stage you need to get it. And also people talked about trust is an important parameter, because it's always the combination of three factors when it comes to the success or a failure of a business. The three factors would be money, the team, and timing, right? So timing the market, as in you need to have the right product or right solution in the market that you're a lot of people have. For instance, very simple example, let's bring 2000 around 2010 2011, around that time. So Zomato came into the market, and a lot of people who were working in offices, they had a problem of ordering food. Very simple, they've identified that gap. They said, okay, why not build something where people can just place an order probably 45 minutes or 1 hour in advance, and by the time they want to eat, the food arrives. Very simple problem statement was there right in front of the founders, and they said we are going to solve this, and they solved it. And today we know Zomato as a success story. 10 years fast forward, Zomato has gone they have offered their initial public offering, right? So lot of success stories in startup side of things in India. Without any further ado, let me just quickly share about what we do at VDC. Okay. So most of your answers are valid, pretty much time management and lot of answers and for a lot of people, some of this responses that you have given will fit right. For some other people it would be other, but predominantly from most of the answers that we see, there are three factors that will change the course of a startup. That will be financial support, team, you need to have the right team, and timing the market. So timing the market is please hold on to the thought of these three top answers. With the VDC's program, the Ready Set Go program, we're going to talk in a minute. So we will talk about how what are the things that we do here in order to make sure that we time the market really well. When we let's say if you have one idea that you want to build a startup around and take it into the market. And then team building. So Geetham is an amazing campus across all the in fact all the three campuses, pretty amazing, because we have a great bunch of students coming from different parts of the country. So the cohort is great. You'll meet people from with the different mindsets and different mentalities, who have different thought processes, and they have different perspectives about various things in life. So which means when you work when you are surrounded by an ecosystem like that, so you get different perspective, which means, let's say if you are trying to build something, you have the right people to to talk to form teams, and then chances that you might find your co-founder within this campus is pretty high. So that way team building we will help, and as I talked about the financial support, Geetham is building something called as the Geetham Gap Fund that will help you eventually, and we also have something called as timing the market through the Ready Set Go program. We're going to look at that. So before we go ahead and talk about all of that, I would like to take you guys through VDC is quite a new thing that happened at Geetham. So the whole concept of VDC the reason it came into existence is Geetham wanted to bring in the culture of entrepreneurship and that entrepreneurial mindset on campus to our students. And entrepreneurship is not always about building your own company, but it's about building that mindset where even when let's say you get placed in a good company, you go there, you need to sustain in that company. So whatever the learnings that you would have through various programs we have, it's going to help you even should you decide to build a venture of your own, great, okay, you'll have all the resources at your disposal. You can use them, utilize them, right? Even for someone, let's say they say, hey, you know what, I don't want to build a venture of my own, but I want to go work in some some of the Fortune 500 companies out there. So still the program, the various things that you're going to learn, the skill sets and the perspectives that you are going to build when you go through this program are going to help you long way through your careers, even in whichever, should you decide to even go and work for some big MNC out there, right? So August 2019, we partnered with an university based out of Boston in the US called as Northeastern University, and so whatever the programs that we run in entrepreneurship here on campus, all the frameworks on all the thought process come from that university from in Boston, which is Northeastern University, and we implement it here. And we as coaches, Ashutosh and I are just two people right here on the call, but we have a bunch of our team is about 20 plus people strong, so they are there to guide you throughout the process. So you'll have, let's say you want to build something, you have a dedicated coach and a mentor for your team, okay? And and in November 2019, the actual announcement of VDC happened and induction of coaches. Jan 2020, we've launched the first our annual business pitching contest at Geetham, which we call it as the Smart Ideathon. It's every year we do it. First year we did it across all the three campuses of Geetham. From second year in 2021, which when we did it this year, we made it a national event with the grand prizes of about 2.5 lakhs that student entrepreneurs took away as prize money. And we also have student e-clubs. I'm sure that would have been covered in your student life. So we have something called as the e-club, which is Entrepreneurs Club, where students of Geetham from across different schools, that could be engineering school, or that could be business school, or that could be dental or medical school. So they are so there is an official entrepreneurship club which is there, and there are a lot of categories something called chai chats or speaker series. We do a lot of events to build that entire entrepreneurship culture on campus. So it's a pretty vibrant culture on the campus. I'm sure you're going to have a great time. If if entrepreneurship is your thing, then this is the place to be, trust me. And the reason I can tell this is because I'm myself a Geetham alum. I passed out in 2015. Back then we did have a lot of opportunities, but not much on entrepreneurship side of things. But now we do have something, a lot of opportunities on entrepreneurship side of things, and Geetam is investing heavily in building this entire culture and ecosystem on the campus, and I think it's going to be pretty amazing for all the freshman year students who are coming this year. And fast forward, March 2020, we've started our first cohort, which is the Ready Set Go program, and September to November we have also the first 3 teams have graduated from the Ready Stage cohort, and then we have launched another course for VDC called VDC 111, which is a mandatory course for every freshman year student. So let's say you're a first year student, whether you're in BTech or BSc or whichever program you're joining, or even at a master's level, let it be MTech or MBA, etc. It's a VDC 111 is a mandatory course that every single student at Geetam goes through, because we strongly believe in enabling our students through various programs in entrepreneurship. Again, remember I said, you don't have to be building a venture all the time. You could also be saying I want to go and work in one of the research consultancy firm, or bigger MNC. So all the mindsets and everything that you need to have in the different roles that you will be working is something that you're going to get through these programs. And December 2020 we have launched the campaign for next year's Smart Ideathon, and then Jan 2021 we had the first cohort of Ready Stage graduate. We have about 8 teams that graduated from Ready Stage, and Feb 2021 this year we have launched our second E-Club. So E-Club, at the executive body, we are going to have a student club, E-Club president, vice president, and then there are different subdivisions or categories called speaker series, chai chats, etc. Right? So every division is going to have a team lead, and then they're going to have team members. So there are proper recruitments that happen for E-Club. So if all these things excite you, then E-Club is a place where you can add a lot of value and learn a lot about leadership and organizational skills. March 2021 we have started the second cohort of Ready Stage, pretty vibrant ecosystem. We have amazing number of more than 475 plus students who have signed up to this program. And July 2021 we have culminated our this year's grand Smart Ideathon event, which is our annual event where 2.5 lakhs of cash prizes were given. And this event we have seen participation from students from IIT KGP to IIT Delhi and various IIMs, IIM Kozhikode and SIBM Pune. Lot of great colleges. People came, they participated. Our students from Geetam participated. We did have an amazing time. We had about 252 plus teams participating, and 3 teams bagging more than 2.5 lakhs of cash prize. And then all this, if you have noticed this part, all season full action. So the student club, the E-Club, they make sure every fortnight, that's every every 2 weeks, there is some or the other event in the field of entrepreneurship that's happening across either one of the 3 campuses, Hyderabad, Bangalore or Visakhapatnam. And October 2021, I've seen a lot of people messaging in the chat saying we are eager to come to campus. Trust us, we are eager to welcome you guys onto the campus. So we hope to see you soon, guys. And so these are the 3 programs. I think probably we should have covered this part a little earlier and then probably the journey, but it doesn't matter. So 3 programs that VDC offers. One is the VDC 111, which I was talking about earlier. It's a mandatory 3-credit course, 2-credit course that every single student at Geetam goes through. Okay, you would be introduced to fundamentals of building a business and problem solving and innovation. Okay, forget about it may not always be about building ventures, but fundamentals of problem solving and framework based approach to how do you innovate and how do you take things forward. Right, so that's something you would every first year student at Geetam is going to go through. And there's something called as principles of entrepreneurship. It's not a mandatory course. Again, it's an optional course. Again, there are no credits for this, but every single student, whether they are in first year through 4th year or whichever programs that you're joining. Let's say if it's a 2-year program, first year and second year. If it's a 3-year program, first year through 3rd year. And if it's a 4-year program, first year through 4th year, you will have access to this module called Principles of Entrepreneurship. It's a 3.5 or 4 hours course which will give you basics of of a business, right from what's marketing, what's sales, what's accounting, why do we need to, again, so it's going to help you build your personal brand also when you do this program. And the one on the right side that you see, a new idea, we call it the Ready Set Go program. This is the flagship program that we are offering, and all of these 3 programs come from Northeastern University because Geetham has partnered with them, and we are bringing those programs for you guys. Ready Set Go is what we are calling. So the first stage is ready stage, second stage is set, and third stage is go. I'll make it very simple for you. Not much complication. Ready stage is all about if you want to build a venture, right? It's not that you have a great idea and you build a product and you take it to the market. How do you know your customers or the potential customers for this particular product that you're building has a requirement for that product? Maybe there are enough competitors already in the market, you do not know, right? Or if you're not focusing on all of that, and if you're just having an idea, and if you're building a product, and if you're thinking of launching it, chances that you might fail are pretty high, right? So in ready stage, what we focus is how do I identify the right product market fit, okay? Which means I may building a product for a problem that a lot of people around us have, right? It's as simple as that. That's what you do in ready stage. So once you finalize that, once you know, okay, I'm going after the right problem, and I'm wanting to building a solution. Set stage is all about building solution. This is where, let's say, if you are building technology ventures, this is where you start writing your lines of code or your programming, etc., or building your so in a business, right? So a business has revenue streams, and then you have cost expenditures. This is what you do in a set stage. Go stage is all about launching ventures, and this is the place where we connect you to a lot of external investors as well. So if you are solving an actual problem which a lot of people has, maybe there would be some investors who would be interested in investing in your startup, right? So a lot of people were asking about Geetham, does Geetham help with investments, funding, etc., right? And also when we were talking about problems, what are the biggest problems people face when they're wanting to venture out, funding or investments, etc. So we have also covered you guys there. So it's an end-to-end process, right from having an idea to building a product and taking it to the market. The pre-incubator that we have, VDC is basically a pre-incubator, so we are going to help you throughout that journey. So this is pretty much about VDC. And so I want to give you some statistics or stats, let's call, in the last 18 months that we were operational. So far we have received about 166 student startup ideas. These are students, and some of them also include alumni startups. So this program what we are running at Geetham is not just meant for current students of Geetham, it's also meant for students who have passed out from Geetham in the last 38 years, right? So if someone wants to come back and wants to build their venture, let's say, in fact, I'm personally coaching a team where the team actually graduated from Geetham in 2005, and now they worked in the industry for almost 15-16 years, and now about a bunch of 3 co-founders, they came back, they say, hey, we want to build this venture and we want to enroll, and we have accepted the application. So about 166 ideas received, out of which we have shortlisted about 111 coachable ideas. These are ideas where they have dedicated coach from our team, and we have 89 ideas that are currently actively working. The other ideas are inactive at this stage, and also through various programs that we do at VDC and the E-Club, student E-Club. So far we were able to impact 9,000 plus, most of this 9,000 plus people are students, but we do have non-students also. That number would be about 800 to 900, but still that's about 90%. So most of the people that were impacted were students. So these are some of the stats in the last in the last 18 months, I would say. And then these are some success stories so far at VDC. All these 3 startup names that you are seeing on the screen, Foodpresso, Delta Now, Hydrogravitricity, these are the 3 student startups. They were students here at Geetham. Foodpresso had 3 co-founders. All the 3 members graduated from Geetham in 2021. Delta Now had 2 co-founders. One of the co-founder is from Geetham, and the other co-founder is from BITS Pilani. So they have also graduated this year, but still they are they're incubated here and they're working on their idea. Hydrogravitricity, they had 3 co-founders, again 3 co-founders graduated this year, and all these 3 startups are still active and they have some early customers, all the 3 startups, and they're working on like building a in fact their prototype stage is also done. They're building on they're working on right now building a scalable venture, right? So these are some of the early success stories that we have. I know it's a lot of content, but this is pretty much what I had for you guys today. The reason I covered almost from all the segments is because you need to know what is in store for you here. So we've talked about the journey of VDC so far. We talked about the programs that VDC is going to offer. We also talked about some early success stories. So now I'm going to keep the platform open for any questions that you guys might have, because if you don't ask away, it's basically losing an opportunity, and entrepreneur does not lose an opportunity. So it's your turn, guys.
Excellent. So thank you, Sushant. And my idea here was that, guys, if you have any questions, you can raise your hands, right? So we'll allow you to ask the question directly live, right? So people who have raised.
1 second, Ashutosh. I have taken these early birds. These were like really enthused crowd who joined 15 minutes ahead of the session. I've noted down the names. So I will call out to them. Probably I can ask them to, ask a question face to face. First one was Vardhan. Is Vardhan here? Please raise your hand, Vardhan, if you are here. Vardhan. Then Uma Krishna Pavan. Are you here? Danish, you here?
Jaya, I think there are some good questions already in the chat. In the meanwhile, can I go answering?
Please answer the question. Please.
All right. So Kundana asked, how many months will it take to complete VDC every year? So I think it's okay. If I got your question right, Kundana, you're asking how much will it take? How long will it take for you to finish this course? So again, an entrepreneur is someone who always looks at building something right from scratch. Sometimes building something substantial and meaningful could be as low as an year. Sometimes it could be as high as 3 years or 4 years or even 7 years. Again, it depends on the kind of venture you would be working on. Sometimes some of the ventures can be built within 6 months. I've seen students do that, okay, personally. And but on an average, if I have to give you a ballpark figure, it would be between 2 to 2.5 years. And most of you guys are enrolling in Geetham for a 3-year or a 4-year course. I think the moment you join the campus, the moment you join whichever course you are enrolling in, if you're starting with your journey with VDC, then I think by the time you graduate from Geetham, you'll have something substantial and meaningful. Either you would be building a venture of your own, or you would be learning those skill sets. Even if you pick up a job, that's going to help you grow heights in the job that you pick up. So that would be my answer. Ashutosh, do you want to take the next one?
Yes. So what was the question?
The question is, just give me a second.
What if the ideas fail even after funding? There's one question.
So that's not, this is funding, just like when you go to a science lab, you do some experiment, right? So when you're experimenting, you don't know the outcome, right? So that is what entrepreneurship is all about. There's always that element of risk, surprise, and you don't know the outcome. So yeah, it's not a big deal. If what you do is you learn from there, and then you try to apply those concepts. You pivot your idea. Either you can make changes to the same idea, or you come up with a fresh idea, right? All the famous names that we had on the screen, right? And the names that you talked about, they have made so many mistakes and they have moved on. Elon Musk is a classic example, right? That guy, he has taken massive risks. Some ventures failed, some ventures are.
There was a time, so we all talk about SpaceX now, but I'm not sure how many of you were watching Elon Musk. Elon Musk was on the verge of bankruptcy. It was his last try, okay, and after that try, he was about to shut down the company because he had no funds and no one was giving him funds. Apparently, that last mission was a big success, and then he never looked back, right? So there are always risks, and sometimes you you win, it becomes a success. Sometimes it's a failure, but again, failure is a very subjective thing, right? So for me, nothing is a failure. If you cannot achieve something, it's a you will learn a way how not to do a thing, right? So as Sir Thomas Alva Edison said, when someone asked, like, how did you cope up with, like, failing more than 1,000+ times when you're designing the electric bulb? He said, I've learned 1,000+ ways of how not to design the electric bulb, right? Very simple. So that's the kind of optimism and positive attitude a lot of great entrepreneurs carry, and I think that's one of the traits. If you are passionate about entrepreneurship, you should bring onto the drawing board.
There's a question on multiple campuses about VDC team across campuses. Do you support other campuses also? How strong it is? So if you can answer these multiple questions at once.
So guys, like I said, VDC team is physically located across all 3 campuses. So we have our team members who are in the Hyderabad campus. We have team members in the Bangalore campus. And number 1. Number 2, irrespective of which campus you're enrolling into and which course you're enrolling into, like I said, the VDC 111 program will be covered in your first year, either in the first semester or in the second semester, but it will be covered as part of your first year. And then if you are after that course is covered, if you're interested to take up your startup idea, does not matter which campus you are a part of, you can enroll in the RSG program, the Ready Set Go program, which Sushant just explained about, and we will be supporting you through that. Simran had a valid question. She said she's probably joining a 2-year course here. So she said, what if I cannot complete? So Simran, like we explained, even if you are not able to launch your venture within a 2-year time span, we still will be giving you handholding and support as an alum, right? Even as an alum, there's, like Sushant was mentioning, we have like people who are working with us. So don't worry about that. As long as you're part of the Geetham family, right? In any capacity, existing student, alumni, staff, faculty, we are there to support you. That's the thumb rule of VDC.
By the way, just a quick add-on. We have about, I'm sure most of you know Geetham Vizag campus has a medical hospital also. It's called GIMSR, right? Geetham Institute of Medical Sciences and Research. So we have about 5-6 doctors. Currently, they're working on building a medical device, right? So they're a bunch of doctors, but still they're trying their hand at entrepreneurship. We have professors from architecture school, engineering school. So even a lot of faculty are also enrolled in this program. And also, so when we said you can build a venture, obviously entrepreneurship, you cannot build a venture all by yourself. So you need to form team. So we suggest you form cross-functional teams, someone from sciences, someone from engineering, someone from management school. So we do have a lot of networking events where you can meet like-minded people. 1. 2, you can also form teams with your faculty members. Let's say you come to campus and let's say you like some faculty's work and you want to work with them, so you can approach them and together you guys can also enroll in this program. So there is no restriction. It's only meant for students. It should be a student team. It could be one of the co-founder could be a student, one of the co-founder could be a doctor, one of the co-founder could be a teaching staff, or it could be a lab assistant, non-teaching staff. It could be anyone, right? So there is no restriction as such, because entrepreneurship should not have restriction, and we strongly believe in that and we propagate that.
Perfect. So Aditya had a question. So Aditya, your question is that if you as are planning to participate in any events, will you get any support, right? So one thing, like the Sushant was giving a few examples. We strongly encourage all our students to participate in any national, international events, and we ensure that any support that the student needs in preparation for that, we are there to support them. It's supposing if that area of expertise is related to something which I don't have, I connect you to someone. I ensure that you guys do that. And many of the students, so in fact, one of the teams that he mentioned about, they were a semi-finalist in an international event. We helped them through the entire process, right? So don't worry at all about that part. Other question was that individuals. So Kundana, Sushant explained, see, you can start. Again, you can have an idea. If you want to work on it as an individual, fine. But again, we strongly encourage you to work as teams. And if you don't know people, we have a process here where we try to connect you to people from different streams. You might be an engineer. You need someone from finance background. You need someone from legal background. You need someone from any other background. So that's where we try to bring everyone onto a platform where you can speak to others and you can onboard them as part of your idea, right? So again, a few people were concerned. Guys, I'll repeat again, there is no fees. You don't need to pay anything extra to join anything from VDC, be it the VDC 111 program, be it the RHT program. You don't need to pay anything extra. As Geetam, as part of the Geetam family, this is available to you free of cost. Will Geetam advertise any ventures? Yeah, definitely. Geetam will be more than happy and more than willing to showcase success stories, right? Why will we not do that, right? We if you go to the VDC website, if you go to the Geetam homepage, whenever our students are doing something good, something amazing, we are more than happy. We give it all the push required on the Geetam websites, on the Geetam social media pages, any and everywhere possible.
And also we are a very inclusive community people, so you don't have to worry about it. And also there are a lot of I see a couple of questions on finding the right people. How do I find the right people, right? So we do have a lot of networking events. So once you come on campus, hopefully, fingers crossed, I badly want to see students on campus, because it's a beautiful campus across all the three regions, right? So we campus is pretty dull when there are no students around, so we badly want you guys to come as soon as possible, and you'll have a lot of networking sessions. There are a lot of student clubs that are there also. Forget about even the entrepreneurship club from VDC, as part of VDC, but there are other student clubs where you get to meet a lot of like-minded people. So there is no boundary as such. It's going to be pretty amazing, trust me when I say it, because again, I studied here, I'm an alum, plus I'm working here right now, so I can vouch for it.
Okay, and again, so Aditya was saying that I have already participated in FEST 2 years back, won gold medal. Congratulations, Aditya, in Asia's largest. I know very well. I have been invited to IIT Bombay for a couple of things, so I know. I completed. If I get support from Geetam, absolutely. Aditya, we are all in.
We're waiting to see you.
We are all in. I can assure you on behalf of VDC, I can assure you on behalf of entire Geetam. You come here and you need any support, be it from VDC, be it from any department, any faculty, will ensure that we push and we make that happen. I'm talking on behalf of entire Geetam here.
Someone asked what is the main theme of VDC. Okay, I'll give you a holistic answer. The main theme of VDC is to enable people. Okay, it could be personal enablement. It's not just about building ventures. It's a lot more than building ventures. So as Ashutosh was pointing out right earlier, so in the first cohort of Ready Stage, we had Soumya is her name. She graduated from Geetam this year, and she was building a venture. Unfortunately, that did not scale up because of the COVID times. Otherwise, she had a great solution for a pressing problem that was there in the market. She built a solution around it, although she did not make it big. But from the learnings through the Ready Stage program that she had, she got an admit into one of the best B schools in Europe. So even we have success stories like that. And another student named Venu Gopal, he did his MBA here, and surprisingly, he got placed, surprisingly in his interview when he got placed with ITC, about 46 minutes they have spent in the interview, and 40 plus minutes he spent, the interviewer spent talking about what he was doing with his venture at VDC, and they were very excited to have him on board, and he was hired into ITC. So these are some of the actual stories that have happened, and there are more, right? And also we could have had more, provided we would have had this program physically, but again, challenging times, we couldn't help it out, but still completely going digital also, we were able to create that impact, and our students are able to create that impact. So when you guys come on campus, you will see a lot of action, and we have a great infrastructure for you. I wish I could turn my camera around and show you the place that we have, but we do have a great infrastructure. You can come here, sit here, work here. You'll have a lot of other student startups, alumni startups working around you. You go talk to them, network with them, learn from them, and whatever learnings you have, you share it with them. Plus, you have all the coaches sitting here. Trust me. I wish
the most appropriate place in the Vizag campus as far as VDC office. So
absolutely. And Anam has had a question, was asking that are we going to get any certificate? So Anam, this is a part of your curriculum. So this is a 2-credit course which will be mentioned as part of your the mark sheets. So that's just covered over there, because this is a formal 2-credit course that will be taught. I'm talking of the VDC 111. right? That is one thing. Arjun wanted to know which campus you work in. So Arjun, me and Sushant are physically located in the Vizag campus, but again, we work across all three campuses. So we work with startups, be it if some, like I personally am working right now with a couple of startups in Bangalore. So again, that doesn't matter. The physical location doesn't matter. We are covering all three campuses.
Seconding to Ashutosh's point, COVID proved us that we humans can actually connect digitally and still take the world forward, right? No economy in the world stopped just because there was COVID. Everyone was working from home, but still the economy moved. A great what do you call, a representation of our economy is the markets, right? But different markets, let it be stock markets or money markets, etc. Everything is booming. Okay, so a lot of actions happening, and our students were able to connect with us digitally with coaches, and they were able to still get the mentorship, and they were still able to participate in a global event called TIE Global, and they were still able to win the global semi-final. So they were one of the top 5 finalists in the global finals. So a lot of action still happening. So I don't think so physical location is a challenge, because we can connect digitally these days. Plus you don't worry, even if you have to physically meet one of your coaches, you'll have, every campus has coaches. So Hyderabad, Bangalore, we have senior coaches, we have coaches at different level, and we have coaches with different expertise. So
guys who are not, students who are right now joining this webinar, and who are from the Hyderabad and from the Bangalore campuses, you can reach out to us. Like, we can pinpoint to the exact physical location. We'll give you the contact details. You can go and meet the VDC team at the respective campuses, right? Saf has a very interesting question. How much risk is included in VDC and in entrepreneurship? So Saf, you have no risk to join the VDC 111 course. It's a part of your curriculum. So entrepreneurship has its own risk, and sometimes not taking risk is also a risk. So yeah, so risk is a part of everything in life, right? So don't worry about that, and you don't need to be stressed out about that. That's what we talk about. We give you examples of people who have. You need to learn to manage risks, right? You cannot run away from risk. Risk is everywhere in life. When you're crossing a road, there is a risk, but you manage the risk by first looking on the left, looking on the right, no vehicle, and then you cross, right? So similarly, everything has risk. You need to learn to manage risk. That's what we try to guide you through, right? So is
more questions?
Yeah.
Is there more stress in VDC? Very interesting question. Okay, so okay, personally I believe, okay, I want to throw a small pun. So I always tell people, life में tension नहीं लेने का, which means you don't have to take tension, tension in life. Rather you have to build something exciting, so that a lot of people around you get tensed in a positive sense, I mean. But I don't think so there's stress, because most of the programs that we do here, in fact except VDC 111, which is the 2-credit subject, apart from that the other programs are non-time bound, which means you can do it at your own pace. It's as if you subscribing to some course on some of the MOOCs that are available out there, like Udemy, Coursera, etc., and then you can do it at your own pace, right? So you have the course forever. So here also the same, but we always encourage students, the faster the merrier. The reason being, so if you are not launching your venture faster into the market, which if you are not doing it, someone else is doing out there from in some other part of the country. It could be it could be your own classmate, right? Or it could be someone sitting in some other college in some other place, but someone's trying to do that. So the faster the better, but there is no stress, there is no time bound in most of the programs, and VDC 111 is just like any other subject. So yeah. Shouldn't be worried.
Geeta was quite concerned. She posted her message multiple times. Geeta, you said that joining in VDC after 1 year, does it affect my course? So again, Geeta, two parts of it. One is the education part of VDC, which is the VDC 111 course, which is a part of your course curriculum. So there's nothing over there. Secondly, if you are interested to take your venture forward, you can enroll for RSG at any point of time, right? And that is a self-paced course. This is where we basically do the mentoring and guiding of helping you launch your venture. So that is something you work at your own pace, and then you look at your priorities and work on it. So there's nothing over there that it will impact your course and all, right? So hope I answered your question. What is VDC? Please look at, I've shared the website, just have a look at it, and you can also go through the recording again. Which campus is nice? Okay. I love all three campuses. Very
Somebody
biased
asked
response.
Vishwanath Raviteja.
And
He was our Vishwanath Raviteja was our BCom alumnus, and he did his MTech here, and he had secured scholarship in University of Liverpool, 1.2 crores of scholarship. He's EECE student. He did his MTech in radio frequency course. So that's about it. If you want to know more about it, I think you need to visit our campus and reach out to the faculty over here.
yeah, we'll connect you to the faculty. We'll connect you to the head of department. You can have a discussion with him if you are interested to like pursue that path. And also, don't worry, we'll give you the guidance and the support here, right? So, okay, do we have?
Is VDC a group work? Yes, it is like a group task, because like you build you solve problems, and like it's better to solve in groups, because a lot when you solve in groups, it's easier, and you can split the work among your like fellow co-founders, and you can distribute the workload. So we suggest it be a group work, but sometimes we do have one person like teams where they say like hey, I want to do it alone, and we're still okay with that. But we ideally prefer and suggest you go with group, because group is always better.
Group recommended size is between 3 to 6 people. Beyond 6 is too much. Below 3 is too little, right? So
Yeah.
again, placement. Couple of questions. I think Jeff, we can share the link for the placements.
Yeah,
So please.
it's been shared with all of them. It is there.
Excellent. Excellent.
Channel,
Guys,
student life, sports, digital learning, GC, and alumni. All these sessions we have the links on YouTube. Please go through the links. We have sent an email also with the links. Please go through your email, inboxes and search for it. And I will take a few minutes on the classes part, because I think we have reached 12:10 now.
yeah. So guys, last closing comments from us. So on behalf of VDC, first of all, thank you guys. I saw a lot of energy, a lot of excitement here, a lot of questions coming from you guys. I hope we have been able to answer a majority of them. Second, like again, don't worry. Once the course starts, once you'll get introduced to VDC again, and then you can work through, you can understand things over there. Number two is, once the campus is open, you can visit VDC in any of the campuses, Vizag, Bangalore, Hyderabad. You can speak to the teams over there. And again, we'll be there to handhold you, to support you through the things. I've also shared the email ID over here in case if you're excited, you want something to be answered right away. You can drop a mail. That's a group email ID. Anyone from VDC will pick it up and answer your questions. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining the session. Thanks for the lovely set of questions that we received here. We seriously look forward to, again, meeting you guys, interacting with you guys face to face. And over to Jaya ma'am now for the closing remarks.
The question, how do you like the session? So please do rate it, be honest. And while you rate, I'm telling, we are going to have offline sessions, PG students from PG is post-graduation. Somebody was asking, which is your MBA, MTech, MBA, MSc, MR. All the postgraduates need to visit or start campus classes from 27th September. Monday, which is 20th September, you are having your induction. There's a separate mail sent to your IDs on calendar. And we will shortly send, which is probably in the second half today or tomorrow first half, send the links for the sessions which are going to happen from Monday. Okay, any queries, please reach out to your admission officers. For UG students, offline classes, you need to wait. The campus is getting prepared, and we are also waiting for the directive from UGC and other boards. Okay, so PG, we are doing making it offline. UG, you will have to wait for a few more days. Verification will happen, will start in a while. We are, making all the offline and induction classes available for you first, and then we will move on to the verification, because few of the students are waiting for the other institute exam results to come and to share certificates. So we're just waiting for that to happen, and then we will move on to the certificate verification. Is it for all campuses? Yes, all campuses, all courses, except for MBA, because MBA, your induction has already started. So from Monday, except for MBA, all UG, PG inductions will start online. All campuses offline PG classes will start from 27th September. I'm just telling that only. Please hear to me before you type it on the chat box or put it on the Q&A. All UG, PG online induction classes are starting from Monday. Online academic classes will be starting from 18th October. Your orientation classes will be from 11th October. Now it's going to be online, probably yes, offline. You will have to wait for the directive to come on UG classes. Geetham IDC, people who paid fee till 14 September, your email IDs have been generated and we have shared it with you. There are a couple of students who have not received. I am repeating again. I will share you one video. Sushant, if you can just stop share. Yes, thank you. I am sharing one video. All your Geetham email ID should be enabled from Gmail. Okay. You'll have to go to Gmail, create an account in that using your geetham.in email ID, and then look for all Coursera, Grammarly, other mails. Your classes mails also will be landing on your geetham.in ID. So please watch out for that. I'm playing one video. 1 second, I'll just share it with you. You will have to, if still you have any doubt, Google it, guys. Google it is available on how to create your Gmail, ID. I am sharing it. 1 second. Okay, we have 47% rating as 5-star, 40% 4-star, 12% 3-star, and we have 4 and 7. Which is 4 members and 3. The 7 people are not very happy with the session, but the rest are very happy. So thank you so much, Ashutosh and Sushant, for the wonderful session. I'm taking the poll and I'm sharing the results for you. Here it is. If you want to take a screenshot, you can. Okay.
Already did, yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm just stopping share and sharing my screen with the others. Is it visible?
Yes.
I'm starting now.
So in short, like you create your new Gmail IDs, right? A similar process has to be followed, like a JamMS say. Just go to gmail.com, new account, log in with the Gmail, the Geetham credentials. Yeah, Geetham.in. Yeah, Geetham.in is the student email accounts. Just log in there with the Geetham.in username and whatever password was given to you. You have to change the password and then you get access to everything which is given to the students after that. And I think Jam also shared the support email also, right? It's cats@, what was that?
I hope it is clear. I will put this video on YouTube also. Please visit our YouTube channel. I'll try to pick it on YouTube by say latest by Sunday evening or Monday. No, I'm putting it on the YouTube. But it is very simple. It is creating you. All of you have a Gmail IDs. It's the same thing. You need to add new account. Use the geetham.in email ID to create an account. And then log in with the password. Then create a new password, because this password is created by Geetham, and you can access all the emails of Geetham over there. Coursera certificate, yes, you get. By the way, next week we are trying to arrange one session with digital learning director once again for you. Last Thursday, we did a session with Coursera team. Our team who works closely with Coursera. They've cleared all the doubts. If you have not attended, please, I would request you to attend the next session, which is going to be on Saturday, to clear your doubts on Coursera. Yes, induction classes will be on Zoom. You will get the Zoom links by tomorrow. We will provide you the Zoom links. And then probably you need to attend the sessions over there. Any queries, please do write to why do you have to check Ghanshyam's YouTube channel? I will put it in the Geetam YouTube channel. Don't worry. We will put it, and it is simple. You need not go to the video at all. It is simple. Go to Gmail, create a new account with Geetam ID. Simple as that. Yes, you need to take the CGPA for the next academic year scholarship. These key doubts on scholarship, your academics, your curriculum, which device, laptop or mobile, classes, everything, please ask your faculty when you're getting your induction with your school, specifically when they're talking about all these things. Password is, you would have got the password, Madhilesh. Offline classes for PG are starting from 27. And oh, thank you. That was a breather for me. I enjoyed this. Thank you so much.
Guys, finally, one small thing I'll tell you. See, guys, you have got more than 3 weeks. Don't worry. Like the Geetam team is working on it. All these login issues, these password issues, how to access Zoom, how to access this will be sorted out. You have ample time. This will be sorted out. Just take it easy, relax. Take it one step at a time. Right?
Yeah. Don't worry.
Chill. Just
you
chill.
Are
That's
part
what.
Of Geetam, or you're going to be part of Geetam, and we will not leave you just like that. We are handholding it in a proper way. Don't worry. Because of COVID, we are remotely working, and there's a lot of challenges. Please understand our pain as well. We are trying to make your onboarding experience as wonderful as earlier. So please give us a little more time. Please be patient. If it is not there, you will get it in 2-3 days time. Hold on, and you will have a good experience with it. Don't worry. So I should again thank Ashutosh and Sushant for the wonderful session. Thanks a lot, all the attendees, for being patiently and eagerly asking questions and rather posting the questions on relevant questions this time. So I'm so happy for that, and thank you so much.
So guys, chill, relax, have fun right now when you're at home, and chill, relax, and have fun once you're back in the campus. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks. Thank you very much. All of you were here. Thank you, Jaya ma'am, to arrange the session. Thank you, Sushant, also. Guys, let's catch up again whenever you want. I have dropped our contact coordinates. Feel free to reach out to us by either online or once you're back in the campus. We are there to support you, help you with anything. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Get vaccinated. Follow the precautions. Please wear your masks. Take care of yourself and your family members.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ashutosh. Thank you, Tax, for the arrangements. Bye.
Bye, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Take care.